We all love to catch beads, but what happens to those beads at the end of the Mardi Gras season? Some may end up thrown in the back of your car. Others tucked away in a closet or in the trash. But one Lake Charles woman is bringing a new life to those beads. Before you pick up your keys this new year to drive, you may want to think again. If you've had a few to drink, you might want to consider a different option. It may just save your life. So if you do find yourself face to face with one of these animals, make yourself look as big as possible and make as much noise as you can. And if you do want to share a special treat with your dog or cat this Thanksgiving, try pumpkin. Pumpkin is filled with nutrients and even aids in digestion. You can still see some of the aftermath from the altercation, such as this bullet hole and many shattered windows. When filling up a glass of water in your sink, it typically looks like this. But for the past year, Beau Blanc residents' water looks a little more like this. I'm here at Babineaux, where the community comes together to grab a cup of coffee or a boudin ball. But as mentioned, they're still picking up the pieces after a truck drove through this front entrance to steal an ATM. I've been to quite a few Mardi Gras, but none of them have been quite like Basile. Everyone's here smiling from ear to ear with Mardi Gras cheer. Chickens are ready. Everyone's in their costumes. Let's get going. Woo! It all begins in a room that looks just like this one. Donations are dropped off and then employees sort through. And with a little bit of time, it'll end up looking a little more like this. But what kind of donations are places like Care Help looking for? Yeah, Agnes, we're out in Swallow. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the music is blaring. Everyone's having a great time despite it is very windy, it is very cold, but they are not letting that deter them from having a good time. Yeah, Jill, I'm here at the Lake Charles Event Center, and as you can see behind me, the party is already getting started. The revelers have entered, and I'm here with Miss Susan. Miss Susan, who are you with?
I'm with Families Helping Families of Southwest Louisiana.
Awesome. So, Miss Susan, tell me a little bit about what people can expect if they come out tonight.
Well, as you can see, have a lot of Mardi Gras fun tonight. The revelers are here.
Yeah, that's right, Andrea. I'm here at the Lake Charles Event Center, where it is the 12th night, one of the biggest nights in Louisiana. And I'm here with Kennedy Peavy, who is Miss Mardi Gras of Southwest Louisiana in 2023. Now, Kennedy, tell me, what's happening tonight?
1908.
The National Panhellenic Council was founded in 1930. It was a time when more and more black men and women were attending college and felt they needed to create their own organizations for fellowship, as they were excluded from other community groups due to their race.
It means a lot to me because we were the only sorority to be found on a predominantly white institute in 1922. That means a lot to me because we made a difference at, something that we were adverse with. Right across the street from the KKK where people were getting hung, our people.
Businesses, homes, and memories all burned to ashes. Over 1 million acres and less than 5% contained.
There's nothing you can do. It's completely out of your control.
Kaylin Olson is from Lake Charles, but her in-laws planted their roots in Fritch, Texas.
My father-in-law, he actually built that house by hand over the past 30 years. He has put every board in that house. So it's not like they just bought a house and it burnt down. They built that home. That is every memory, every family gathering, every holiday, all the memories are in that house, and it's just gone.
Back in 2020, those same in-laws wanted to do their part in supporting Southwest Louisiana after Hurricane Laura.
She jumped into action, and she immediately got her community to come together to provide all of Southwest Louisiana with things that were needed.
Truckloads of non-perishables, water, animal feed, and even financial donations. Now the Olson family is asking for support as they try to pick up the pieces in their community.
It's a very small community, and they don't have an exact count yet, but there are probably close to 100 homes that are gone.
I'm told gas has been shut off. Electricity and water are scarce.
When we were able to get in yesterday to see what was salvageable, it was nothing. Not a single thing was salvageable. The vehicle, the trailers, the house, the shop, it's just gone.
Arrests after a deadly drive-by shooting south of Lake Charles Saturday evening. Good evening, I'm Morgan Babineaux. Louisiana is the 28th state to allow people to carry a concealed weapon without a permit or training. Good evening, I'm Morgan Babineaux. Some may be unaware that there are dozens of places it is actually illegal to carry a gun. We spoke to officials about where it's allowed and where it's not. A deputy shot a suspect earlier today along I-10 East. Good evening, everyone. I'm Morgan Babineaux. Now, state police have become involved. It happened this morning near the Cameron Creole exit. Devin DeStefano was on the scene and has more details on the investigation.